So I'm a hypnotherapist, and I'm following in the research of Brian Weiss and Dolores Cannon, Dr. Michael Newton, and all of their research that they've done into past lives, higher self readings, life between lives. And something that I was just talking about with my friend, the fact that you can learn something to its fullest extent in a past life, but then have to relearn it in this lifetime. And we were talking about a session that I recently did where my client was able to describe what happens after they pass away, what happens after the body expires and the soul lives on. And they said something different happened than what normally happens, and they dissipated into a larger space in the universe, in everything and everyone, more than they ever had ever before. And I asked them in session what prompted this great expansion and why were they able to expand so far further than they had before in previous lifetimes. And they said that it was because they experienced loss. And experiencing loss in its entirety, to know the full essence of loss, being able to experience loss, come back from it, be happy again, and then experience loss again, this cycle of death and rebirth all over again, is what allowed them and unlocked them to go into different, more vast places in the universe, because they were going and filling the spaces of the lesson that they had learned of loss. So wherever loss was present in the universe, they were able to expand into that space, into everything, into everyone, into anyone who's experienced it. And this was really relevant to the client that I was speaking to, because they were trying to alleviate some feelings of loss and of grief and of this lack mindset, where they were trying so desperately to hold on to something that they knew maybe wasn't for their highest purpose anymore. And so that they had to experience loss again in this lifetime to be able to learn that lesson again, even though they had already learned that lesson in its fullest capacity in the lifetime before. Maybe not the previous one, but one of the lifetimes before. So this just goes to show that you can be anyone at any point in your life and any lifetime, whether it's your first, your second, your millionth, and you can still be learning the same lessons. But it's all just a matter of what you do with the situation and how you learn from it and how you grow and how you evolve. Anyways, I just thought that was pretty crazy.